In this video, I'm going to demonstrate how to add narration to your PowerPoint presentation. And what I'm using is Microsoft Office PowerPoint 2013, and the functionality I'm going to demonstrate in this video exists in previous versions. So if you have older versions, you should be able to follow along as well. So the first thing that you should do is to first create your PowerPoint presentation. Add the content, the images, the graphics, and everything. Have it all set and ready to go. And then what we're going to do is we're going to add narration. Now this enables us to easily share the PowerPoint presentation. So if you provide a PowerPoint presentation and individuals aren't there to hear you present, you're able to capture this narration and share it as a single file. So what it's going to do is it's going to embed your audio in the presentation, and then other people will be able to just simply open it up and view the presentation and hear your audio along with it. It's pretty slick. So the first thing that we're going to do is show you how to add notes. So we're going to, down here at the bottom, we're going to click on Notes, and that will allow us to view the notes that I've added with each of the PowerPoint slides. It might be a good idea to add, either type out the transcript of what you want to say in each slide. That way you can share the transcript with individuals, and it also works well to kind of help you make sure that you understand what you want to talk about in each of these slides. So it's a nice tool to have. It's not something that you have to do, but it's there. So what you can do is simply just type in the text that you want to read, or some notes that you want to make sure you address when you're narrating the PowerPoint slides. So that will appear up on the screen, and you can click on Notes to make it hide again. So that's a nice little option that will help you with your narration. The next thing I want to mention too is going to the second slide here is make sure that you have a good recording device. This is the device I'm using to record this right here. It's a pretty inexpensive Logitech headset, about $39 or so, and don't need something really expensive, but this certainly does capture audio much better than your laptop's internal microphone. So it'll be a good idea to invest in something like this if you're going to be recording PowerPoint presentations. All right, so what we're going to do is go back to this first slide, and then we're going to show you how to add the audio. So what we do is we go over to the slideshow menu, click on the slideshow menu, and right under the record slideshow option, there's two options. There's start recording from the beginning and start recording from the current slide. And what I'm going to do is select the start recording from this current slide. And what I'm doing here is it's going to allow me then to just record the audio associated with the slide that you see here. The other option, record from the beginning, is going to then require you to have one audio recording instance where you're going to record the audio for the entire presentation. Now, if you're like me, you're going to be prone to messing up and will need to then go back to fix things or have to re-record. And so that's why I like to record for the current slide. So if I do mess up, I'm just going to re-record that slide. I don't have to go back from the beginning. So I encourage you to use this start recording from the current slide. And then when you click on this, you will get the Record Slideshow menu box. And what you'll see here are the two options to include the slide and animation timings, as well as the narration and laser pointer. And I would go ahead and keep both those selected. And then when you're ready, you're going to click on Start Recording. And before I do that, just want to let you know what's going to happen. What's going to happen is we're going to move from edit mode that you see here on the screen right now into the presentation mode. And while it's in that presentation mode, you're going to have a kind of a window up in the upper left-hand corner that's going to indicate how long you've been recording. It's going to be recording your voice during that section. And you can pause it, you can stop it, and then or move on to the next slide. What I'm going to do is I'm going to record it and then just close that window, and that will stop the recording. So when I click on Start Recording right here, there we go. We go into presentation mode, and you can see up in the upper left-hand corner, that's the recording window, and it's counting the number of seconds that I've been recording this slide. And I could pause it if I wanted to by clicking on the pause button right here, and that will pause, and then I can resume recording. And then when I'm all done, I will simply close it, click on the close button, and that will return to into edit mode. And then what you'll notice though is down in the bottom right hand corner, I can see this little icon that looks like a speaker playing something, and that means that there's an embedded audio file associated with this slide. Rather than creating a separate audio file, what PowerPoint is doing is it's creating the file within the PowerPoint file itself, which is really nice so that when you share this PowerPoint with somebody else, you're able to just use that single file. All the sound, all the audio files are embedded within that PowerPoint file. The downside is when you record audio with your PowerPoint, it's going to dramatically increase the file size of your PowerPoint presentation. So just something to keep in mind. Now what we can do is actually put our mouse over this and we get a little recording, audio window, and I can go ahead and preview. My recording there, or I can simply just leave that and then move on to the next slide. So what I'll do here is I would just record this slide here. Start recording for the current slide, and then record this. So I'm back in recording mode. Once I'm done, I'll go ahead and close, and notice that it created my embedded file there. And then I just repeat this for each slide, and you'll notice that there is an animation notation next to each slide. So what it's actually going to do, when you play back this file, it's going to automatically start the audio, and when the audio completes, it's going to move to the next slide automatically to play that audio. So it's going to play through the entire presentation. Your viewer won't have to advance any slides. They'll just be able to sit and watch the entire presentation. So these are some tips to help you create a narrated PowerPoint presentation. I hope this helped, and good luck with your own presentations.